Hey everybody, M Black from ModernIntel.ca here, and right here we got the 3rd generation box magazine from Rap4. I'm basically just going to overview it because you can't really review this because they keep updating. Like I said, this is Gen 3, and they've gone through 2 gens in the last couple months because they've pretty much been updating this thing as they keep finding different issues. It's a brand new type of feed system, so it's, you know, they kind of have to just figure things out as they go along. To start off, to feed the system, which I've heard people ask about. Feeding is done with these flaps on the side, the little feed flaps. They work fine. You fill in from pods or with your hands or whatever, and you can fit about 250 rounds in the back. There's a window here that you can see where all the paint is. Right now there's no paint in it, of course, but you can see through there how much paint you have left while you're shooting or whatever. Now, a lot of people have noticed an issues with, like, obviously paint's round, pods are round, and these are rectangular. So filling the magazine is a little more difficult than filling a hopper would be. But I can appreciate what Rap4 is trying to do and keeping it more authentic style, because if you have a round hole here, it would kind of look off, because magazines are typically like rectangular, and then if you have this round tube, it's kind of going to look kind of goofy, right? It's not too bad to fill. This side's worse because there's not much of a gap. This side's not too bad because, again, it's slanted, and you can fit in pretty close to 250 rounds if you use both sides, because there's little thumbs on both sides that fit a little bit more. Yeah, it's fine. I know some people have a problem with the flaps breaking off because you pull open too fast or something like that. I haven't had problems with that yet, but I know they put in metal pins now, so they shouldn't cause an issue. Now, to carry on, the back of the marker, or back of the box mag, has the battery cover right there, and you can hold 2 batteries. You need to hold 2 batteries. You don't need to use both batteries, but Rap4 recommends using 2 just for better performance, because since it's going against gravity, it's holding 250 rounds below it, and it's feeding back up again, it's not feeding down. The motor needs to be stronger, so they recommend 2 batteries, because then it'll last longer and it'll function better. The feed system is controlled by the back of the magazine. I'm not sure you can see that. There's 2 switches. I'm not exactly sure how they work. One says SP and the other one says AL. I would assume SP is speed, so you can adjust the speed. There's 3 settings. And then AL again, there's 3 settings. Don't know what the other one means. If somebody knows, post it up in the comments. If not, I'm sure I'll figure out eventually. Rap4 will probably let me know and tell me what that means. This may fit 250 rounds, but it's actually going to shoot about 240 rounds, because it's going to rely on about 10 paintballs at the end to force that last paintball up as kind of like a pusher, right? Unless you can find a way to defy gravity, there's no other way for it to push up paintballs. So this requires paintballs to push more paintballs up. So if there's no paintballs behind it, then no more paintballs come up, right? The feed system works fine. It uses a collar on the top, just like a regular Rap4 box or Rap4 magazine would work. The collar on the top, which comes off very simply, you just twist it. Can be easily cleaned. Just comes out in a stem form. And the paintball just feeds through in the back. And from here you can clean everything, but I'm doing this to show you how the paint feeds, really. If you have a strange kind of paint, this is Inca Silver. It's alright. It's kind of like a low medium grade paint. If it's kind of oblong, it's going to get stuck in the chamber, and that's going to cause breaking, jams. Pretty much all the issues you're going to have with this are not it being able to force up, it's going to be jams from strange paint. Because this paint, I don't know, it's just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and this paint also jams in a regular magazine too, so there's nothing you can really do about that. I would go for the higher grade paints. Luckily, most of our Woods Ball scenario games and stuff like that are going with higher quality paints nowadays too, so overall you should be pretty good. Just stay away from the strange stuff. If it's like oval paint, don't use it, because it's going to get jammed. And it's going to get jammed in your regular magazines too anyways, so it's not this, it's the paint. It's not the magazine at all. Anyways, easy to clean. which is nice. You just screw it in like that. Just pop that in there. Overall, works nicely. Again, they're going to keep updating it, so I can't really give you a verdict or anything, because they're always improving this system. Gen 3's right now, and I'm sure Gen 4's going to be out sooner than later. Works good. So far the battery's been good. I'm not going to drain the battery just because I know I've shot it maybe about 500 rounds through it, and I've left it on overnight one time because I forgot to turn it off. And it's still fine, as you can hear. Works fine. Works pretty much just like any other hopper. It's sound activated. There's a sensor on the top that detects your marker. So once it's detected, it's mic based, just like any other hopper, like you know. Overall, works pretty good. I got a video coming up right after this that you can see how it shoots from 2 different angles again, and you guys can judge it. I'll keep topping up on the information about this, and more mags, more different generations will come out. I'll keep giving you guys info. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, got the 250 round Rap4 hopper. Got some Inca paintballs in it. Hopefully they work. They're about a medium grade. I've noticed that they have some irregularities in the paint sizes, so hopefully it doesn't bother up the collar here. Should be good though. So first I'm going to start it up, pop her in, turn it on so it starts feeding. We got this little winder on the side just in case it stops feeding. Going to start in single shot. Seems to be doing pretty good. I'm going to do a little round of full auto. It's pretty good. I think that was a barrel break. Maybe two balls hitting each other.